Good morning, GC. I'm Lucas.
And I'm Dalton. Let's get into today's episode. New this morning, the district ACT for freshmen and sophomores is happening tomorrow. This isn't for all students in those grade levels, only the ones that signed up. That test will be held in the library instead of in Sedalia hallway upstairs. So the library will be closed until testing ends tomorrow for those students. The list is on the Living calendar.
And speaking of the library, it is back open for today. You'll remember they had to shut it down so students could take the career and technical education into program exams. Today is a makeup day for that, but the library will be open during normal hours if you want to play a game or check out a book. But don't forget, it will be closed again tomorrow, like Dalton said. We want to update you on how each grade level is doing on their behavior goals.
If you forgot, the reward for meeting the last goal by the end of school is an off-campus lunch. These goals are for the number of referrals. Freshmen must have no more than 200 referrals. Right now they have 109. Most of those are for phone violations, excessive talking, and not following instructions. Sophomores need to have no more than 65 referrals. Right now they have 33. Their write-ups are mostly the same as freshmen: phones, talking, and being off task.
For juniors, they need to have no more than 50 write-ups. And right now they have 33. So juniors, you need to step it up if you want that off-campus lunch before the end of the year. And for seniors, you're right on the edge. Your goal is 25 write-ups or less, and you already have 24. Seniors really need to tighten it up.
There are several field trips happening this week that you need to be aware of. Most of them start tomorrow. Youth leadership will depart for Frankfort, Kentucky at noon tomorrow. They will be back on Friday. The FCCLA State Leadership Conference also starts tomorrow. JAG State meets Tuesday and Wednesday. The FFA Regional Contest is at Murray State on Thursday. And finally, MSU Jazz Fest is happening on Friday.
If you haven't registered for your classes yet, you need to get that done today. Technically, if you aren't registered, it is considered late. That means you won't get priority on getting some of the classes you might want if they are already full. Get those sheets turned in to your SOAR teachers as soon as possible. Hey Dalton, what talent are you going to show off at the Graves Got Talent show?
Here's what you need to know about the show. You will have to audition for the show. Those auditions are April 8th, 9th, and 10th during SOAR. You need to scan this QR code to reserve a spot. So pause if you need to. The actual show is on Monday, April 22nd. All applications are due by April 1st. Students and staff can enter. March Madness continues later this week. The Sweet 16 games will kick off on Thursday evening. So unfortunately, all the games during school hours are over. Let's see who's winning in the SOAR Bracket Challenge. Mr. Howard and Miss Saltzman are tied for first place. Mr. Josh Truelove is in third. Coach Cooper's class is tied with Miss Kendall's SOAR group and Mr. Winstead's group for fourth.
Get your prom tickets today. They are $30 per person. The actual prom is on April 20th at the Commonwealth Event Center in Paducah, Kentucky. The prom permission forms are on the blue desk by the front office. You can get your prom tickets during lunch at the table by the office. Lunch for today is chicken strips. You'll also have the usual like bento boxes, burgers, and cheesy bread. Sides today are okra, veggie cup, waffle fries, and fruit.
Now to Lorelei with today's weather.
Hey there, Eagles. It's Lorelei with the weather. It's windy out today and it's going to rain all tonight. The high today is 67 and the low is 54. Tomorrow is going to be cloudy and cold that night, with the high being 60 and the low being 35. Wednesday, it'll finally be sunny out with a high of 58 and a low of 34. That's all for today's weather. Now on to Dennis with sports.
Hey GC, it's Dennis Mars with sports. Softball had 2 games this past Saturday, lost the first one but won the second one. Baseball won both of their games this past Saturday. Tomorrow, baseball, varsity, and JV will play at Marshall at 5:30. Softball will play at Caldwell at 6 tomorrow. Also tomorrow, we have the tennis boys and girls playing here against homeschool. That's all for today's sports. Now back to you guys at the desk.
That's all for today, GC.
We'll see you back here tomorrow.